I say it breaks resistance. Implement all of this as you run with us. Don't come to feel that it's going to be an easy path. The day we launch SWIFTtrip is just, SWIFTtrip is launched. As easy as that. But the process to get to that day, don't let no one deceive you. Work must be done. And when we have worked it out, it will be then time for us to relax. Why others will then be awakening to the fact that they have to pay the price. There are many people who heard about Uber, they missed it, now they are awakened to pay what the price. There are many who heard about Coca-Cola. They thought that they can skip that thing. They skipped the money they should have used in being part of it. They thought that if I had placed it into this thing, Coca-Cola, it would have been a wasted time waiting. But suddenly, they realized that even without them, Coca-Cola has become the giant that it's meant to be today. And finally, they are awakened to realize it is time to pay the price. Now they are paying a price which they should have paid very long time ago. Pay the price today with SWIFTtrip. If you don't pay it, you will pay it later, so long you desire greatness. Let no one deceive you. Unless you are okay being a mediocre. That's when you will never feel that, okay, it is time to pay the price. So at old age, the person will be comfortable going around, maybe standing in the queue for pension, comfortable maybe pushing trucks, maybe to clear wastes from people's backyard. So whether the person like it or not, whether he desires to be a mediocre, he will pay the price of hard work. If you don't pay it today, you'll pay it tomorrow. And paying it at that time, old age, is too late, because it means the person will now just have to pay it until he dies or she dies. How about that? Pay it now so you can enjoy later. Tell everybody in your team, awaken, and let's pay this price together. Happy are you that decides to pay it now. I told us the other time that anyone who is on our group who is a shareholder of SWIFTtrip will be quarantined if that person desires to begin to see the negative about this course. I don't talk and just maybe not do it. I begin to realize the reason why prison is created. Prison. It's created to maintain sanity in public. Yeah. Let me see. I told us that there'll be a quarantine group. And we've created a quarantine area for SWIFTtrip, like a prison. They will get updates. Let me say something here. Everyone will get updates. But they won't be in the general groups of people who are working hard. They'll be placed where they'll be given time to come back to the sense of paying the price now. I said it one time, and we've implemented it. Now, anybody in our group who would awaken to start maybe wanting to discourage people from the need of paying the process or the price, there's something we call quarantine area. So if you find us maybe anytime remove a shareholder from our group, we didn't just remove, no shareholder can be removed from SWIFTtrip. they will be placed in what the quarantine area where they can learn the process of life. Let me call it that way. I might be looking young, but I don't need to get old before a person or before I learn the matters about life. From my observation, we should have learned. Let me share my screen so that I will carry it to that quarantine group. Share screen. Can you see my screen? I'm coming back to the meeting so you can see it. Awesome. That's it. Okay, just want to be sure we can. You can see my screen now, right? Media, you can put up my screen also so that we can see it. Yeah, this is my WhatsApp chat now. You can see. Yeah. This is SWIFTTRip quarantine area. There is a man that's been added here, a shareholder of SWIFTTRip. Okay, we've not given him the link to join the group today. Ambassador Chukwemeka, are you in the house? Let me see. Just a minute. We should always share our links because most of these persons don't join meetings. Go to the participant list, copy the speaker link, and then we'll post it here. We are live, join now. I'll show you the chat. We are live. Join now. Now, like I said prison. This is SWIFTTRip quarantine area. And this man was added who has been giving suggestions in the groups. Say, welcome to where you'll be getting updates as a shareholder who is yet to see where we are going. There are many people in our groups who are trying to get understanding. And a person who have succeeded in keying into this vision will begin to make utterances that would be discouraging people who are trying to make up their mind. You don't know that many people are not as maybe fast. Some are there wanting to see, wanting encouragement, wanting this. But a person who has keyed into the future, because there's nothing that will be done that this man would not partake from the glory that is coming. But saying whatever that people out there now would be pushed away. Isn't that a bit kind of, maybe, should I call it madness? That could lead a person into a psychiatric home from the public. You separate the person from public and then put in a separate area. That's what quarantine means. Until you begin to see where we are going. So the man says, wow, I'm happy to be in this group. So if I'm just showing you this in case you see us remove a shareholder, they are placed here. So it says set a target for the hub admins. In each state, to me, this is the man is still loading suggestions even in this group now. He's not wanting to see. 100 new shareholders. See where they can get, where they would, every hub admin should get 100,000 shareholders. He said, then we achieve the 2.4 million shareholders. Not randomly. He said, don't pamper hub admins. Then he's just posting things there. Then so we gave him this same, we placed not him, just on the group, we put in the same thing we put in on the official group, we placed it here. And he said, he read through that thing. He said, a project without a target is a joke. He said, milestone is not target. It's just a random goal. Based on any time we achieve it, it's okay. He said, a serious businessman should set targets daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. He said, this is how he assesses his progress on his target. Awesome, awesome wisdom. Nobody's doubting that. And then I said, We will be happy to learn from you practically and not theoretically. Start an aviation pursuit today, and we will be glad to learn from your progress. He said, it's a suggestion, no hard feeling. And I said, no hard feelings, bro. Just start a project and start teaching us. Apply your suggestions to the projects as you go, and we will be learning. He said, I appreciate it. And I said, thanks. And we've given him now the link to join this meeting. Do you see why I took you here today? I want to say this, that it is so easy to talk. It is so easy to think you will do it better. It's so easy when you are shouting, pass that ball, why will you miss this goal? If you are passed to this person, you are passed to that, you would have scored. Sir, enter the field. Ma, enter the field. And you will see that it's a different thing entirely. What we are doing here, there is no suggestion that anyone will put up that is better than sitting here and talking globally. If the 10,000 shareholders of SWIFTtrip were here and everyone brought in one person, you will understand the power of what we're doing here. Do you know how many persons since on Monday, morning, night, globally that SWIFTtrip has communicated with now? We're not talking from since we started this telegram, just from Monday till today. Do you know the impact we've made globally? As we are here now, do you know the impact we're making globally? You might be seeing 30 participants. You don't understand that something is happening. Whether it is one person as a shareholder that was here that saw the relevance of this meeting and he brought one. It is powerful than that person who is there talking and not acting. It is time we drop the talk. It is time we drop the suggestions and start acting on what is available. Start occupying your environment. That is how to make progress. Just do that which is to be done every single day. If we kept this meeting, people think this meeting is irrelevant. Many shareholders who are there not seeing what we're doing. I want to ask a question. If we dropped this meeting and maybe we focused on the radio as people think it's the best. Have you read what some suggest on our groups? They suggest on radio, outdated people that don't want to follow the current trends. What radio is it can go global as we are going now. What radio? The people in the United States, the shareholders there, the shareholders in the United Kingdom, would they have heard me on our local radio here? If everyone can awaken to this call, let's go build. Please, anybody who is making suggestions, you see what I reply to that man. That is the perfect truth. Sir, ma, start aviation business. Don't go and be doing, like a man who was advising me, say I'm doing a grass cutter farm, snail. He said, I have started it small. Now investors are seeing what I can do. And they are, hello, that's a grass cutter farm. You don't use it to advise an aviation. Hi. SWIFTtrip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. If that suggestion and wisdom that person is thinking and talking theoretically, if it will work, he or she should have been a trillionaire in dollars by now. Follow this trend and see what your life will become in the near future from now. There is no future for a person who didn't work on a daily basis, planning and preparing and putting the puzzle together. There is no future for a suggester. There is only a future for a practical doer. Welcome to a place where you are told the truth as it is, and no looking back, no pampering. At the end, people will wish, people who our nature here piss off, they will wish they loved the truth. For you who's joining us today for the first time, welcome. Now let me carry you along. Oh my God. All right. So I'll go pick up that slide again. Seeing this, what do you see? An aviation business, a road transportation business, a logistic business. Everything we're doing here, no one has done it. Don't use anybody's process or anybody's result